Hey guys, it's me Marty and welcome back to Glam with Marty. If you guys saw my after Christmas haul, y'all know that I received not one, but two new eyeshadow palettes from Huda Beauty. So I reviewed the New Nudes palette, which is this one. I'll put a card for that up there if you haven't seen it yet. And I also went ahead and reviewed today the Naught Nudes palette. So we did this one last time, we did this one this time. So if you guys want to see what I did to create this look using this palette, or just find out what I think about the Naught Nudes palette from Huda Beauty, you can just keep on watching. Thanks. Okay y'all, so part 2 of the Huda Beauty Nudes series, the Naught Nudes palette. I am so excited to start this, so let's go ahead and start playing with it. This is the palette on the inside. Y'all can see I have my brows done. I have a little bit of foundation on the lid. Eyelids are primed, all that good stuff, and I'm excited to start playing with this. So since I am home tonight and I'm not going anywhere, it's pretty late, I want to do kind of a bolder look than I usually do, because that way I won't have to go anywhere else, and so if it gets crazy, it's not too much. So I'm gonna tape my eyes a little bit, and I don't buy like those makeup tape things. I don't mess with that. I just use regular tape and just be careful peeling it off. This is my first time shooting in this location, so I'm all over the place with it because I have stuff here, there, everywhere. So let's go ahead and get started. I will tell y'all, first of all, these are some very sexy names. I guess the naughty portion of Naught Nudes, but so just be aware of that. I'm going to be talking about some pretty sexy names here, but it's literally the pants. I love that the names are underneath each of the shades, if y'all can see that. I love the look of this palette. It's absolutely. So let's start with, so pretty. I feel like this is like a deeper nude than the New Nude palette, but still beautiful, beautiful shades. So let's start with, these names. Let's start with Arouse here, which is this beautiful like terracotta shade. I think that'd be a good transition shade on a fluffy eyeshadow brush. The mattes are usually very pretty with Huda Beauty though. So let me get a little closer to y'all so we can see what we're doing here. And this is now my third Huda Beauty palette I've tried. I used the Rose Gold Remastered, and of course last time I did the New Nudes palette. So now we're trying the Naught Nudes palette. I think I might do a little cut crease or something today. I don't know. I don't want to count my creases before they're cut. Sorry, that was dumb. I apologize. I'm going a little bit higher because I think I want to do a cut crease today, which means I'm going to have to start my crease a little bit higher, which means all the rest of this stuff is going to have to get a little higher as well. So because of that, I'm going to use a more direct brush than I usually do for this. As y'all know, normally for this part, I'll do the NYX crease brush, and I may use it later, but right now I need something very... So I'm going to go with this Shiny brow brush. It is y'all, look how long I've had this. It's a brow brush, but I don't know, girl. It's been through it. So I want to go into Untamed, which is this beautiful like reddy brownie shade. I like this. That's pretty. I hope that's sexy as I want to get. We want to use some pinks in this today because there's a lot of beautiful pinks in this palette. And then Slippery we're gonna have to talk about because I don't know what the hell to do with that. So I'm just gonna take this brow brush, get a good bit on there, which I did, and I'm going to start cutting my crease. Again, I'm gonna cut a little higher than my actual crease because I'm gonna, that brown is not as dark as I thought it was going to be. It's beautiful though, my gosh. And I'm just bringing that crease all the way out to the tape. These mattes, y'all, are like so buttery. They're just, just freaking beautiful. So before we go any further, I need a clean brush. Use this one today. I usually do circles for blending, but I really want to keep that line. And don't worry if it's messy, y'all. It doesn't need to be a straight line now because we're going to blow out the top and then we're going to make a straight line when we cut the crease. So don't worry about that if it's not looking like this. Don't be sitting there like, oh my god, what is she doing? Marty is losing her freaking mind. When I don't have anything to do, I like to get a little more experimental. Like I went to Target last night. I wasn't going to go like this. Well, it's not actually that. Some people would. It's not a horribly crazy look, but not familiar with the palette, so y'all know. So far we're looking good. The New Nudes palette, something I really loved about it was it came with the concealer shade. This one does not, so I am gonna have to cut the crease using an actual concealer, which I had the NYX, oh my god, Too Faced Born This Way Naturally Radiant concealer that I used to carve out my brow. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of that on the lid here. I wonder if we need to even consider glitter glue for this look. And I'm just gonna look up so it can make its own cut crease. Yeah. Oh, I did good guessing where it was gonna be. She's getting better. Lower your brows, look up, creases cut for you. See that? Just in case y'all didn't know how. I'm sure most of y'all have seen me do that now at this point. I've done it like 100 times, but just in case. Or if you don't know how to do it and you need help with it, that's one thing I'm very confident in doing. I bought this NYX lip brush that I never freaking use. I literally just use it for stuff like this. All right, so let's start. I can actually do this off camera. Y'all don't need to see this. This doesn't have anything to do with the palette. Okay, so little tiny, teensy story time. I just actually ran out of the primer I used to do this. So it was kind of like hard and cloppy, so I'm seeing it's kind of affecting the spreading of that concealer. Oh, it looks good to y'all though, I guess. It didn't, I didn't like how it was looking. But anyway, I took a little bit off of this eye, so I want to go back and put a little bit more on. But it was surprisingly difficult to move that concealer around on that hard ass primer. So I'm just going back in to kind of sharpen that line a little bit. It's good. All right, so going with this little tiny Morphe brush, I just want to blow out what I just put on there again. But I'm really trying very hard to keep it specific to this region where I added some more here, and I don't want to get it on the lid because I don't really know exactly what I'm doing with the lid yet, but I know I don't want it to be dark. So all the mattes in this palette, I swatched the other one, the Naught Nudes palette, and the shimmers were beautiful, but this one in particular, I'm really liking the mattes already. And since we're going bold today, let's just go bold. I want to go with, let's do Shameless. Oh God, Irresistible. Let's do Shameless on the sides and then Irresistible in the center, and we'll figure out some other stuff. So for, oh, somebody asked me on TikTok the other day, if you're not following my TikTok, go follow it. But somebody asked me the other day what I mean when I say on the inner third and the outer third. So for Halo Eye, which is what I'm going to do today, I usually try to think of my eyes being cut into 3 pieces. So like bop, bop, and then bop, bop. So when I say the inner third and the outer third, I mean this corner, that corner, this corner, that corner. Because I just imagine my eyelid being cut into 3. Don't actually cut it, girl. That's not, I mean, come on. Get your life together. So we're going to go with Shameless. I'm applying the outside shade with a brush. And I'm going to try the inside with my finger, like the middle shade. So I'm just going to apply that to the outer. Oh, that's weaker than I was expecting. Let's try again. And I'm just packing that. Oh, there we go. Much better. And I'm just packing that onto the lid. Oh my gosh, y'all. And I'm using my flat Ogase shader brush. I'm taking a good bit on here because I really want to build that color up a little bit, but it's a really light pink. And then I did the concealer, so the concealer is going to give you a white base. So those of y'all who think, if you're I talk to my mom about this all the time. If you think a eyeshadow palette is too light for your skin tone, if you put concealer on your eyelid or a white base, like NYX has a white base, you can use Milk, you can use the white eyeshadow primer, you can use whatever you want, but if you can make that lid lighter, then anything is going to lay on top of it. It's like priming a wall. So if you make it white underneath, anything is going to show up on it, or it should. I mean, in my experience, I haven't had one that just did not show up on me at all thus far. This Huda Beauty one is trying it though. She's not. Oh, okay. Oh no, it's just that it's got this reflect that's crazy. I want to, where's my Stay Spray? Oh no, St. Lux. Hold on. Okay, so I just want to be greedy and see what happens if I do the St. Lux setting spray on the brush and dip into the same shade, Shameless, again. I just kind of want to see what it does because, oh, okay. Yeah, it did what I wanted it to do. That's a lot of pigment. So let's see. Ooh, yeah, that's more. Oh, that's pretty. It's like a rose gold color, this color Shameless. Thought it was more pink than that earlier. Going up all the way to that crease that we cut earlier. And then for the other shade, I'm going to use my finger to apply. I just love applying glitters with my finger now. I never did that for years. And then recently, I just found applying it with your finger just makes such a difference. So I'm going to dip my finger into Irresistible because it is irresistible to me. This one right here. I kind of want to try Tantric too. I mean, I want to try the shade Tantric. Like, I don't know who's watching this, but don't get any ideas, sweetie. We're not doing that. Irresistible. Ooh, look at that, y'all. Just pack that straight on. Irresistible is not as irresistible as I thought it was. It's not standing strong enough on its own, I think is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's beautiful right here, but on the lid, it's not popping like I wanted to pop. Oh, here we go. Okay, that's better. I think the 2 shades I used are just pretty close to each other. And I will tell y'all, to say this look looks so complicated, it's not taking a long time. Oh God, they're shimmers. Huda, your shimmers. Girl. What is going on? I don't know what this is, but this is a cute little brush. Eloise. So I want to try Flower Power. Curious to know what that means. How is that in this palette? But okay. So Flower Power, I'm gonna dip into with my brush because I just want to see what it does. Oh, it's like sugar. It's like vanilla sugar. So pretty. And the brow. Bro, that looks like a highlighter. It's like freaking diamond dust. That's gorgeous. Flower Power. Their pans, like when you open the palette, the color story they have is so unique. Like they have the weirdest looking pans I've ever seen, and I'm not mad at that because in a world of 1,000 oranges, 1,000 warm palettes, it's nice to get something that's not that. And I will tell y'all, that color I just applied, Flower Power, did have some fallout. Like I don't know if y'all can see the glitter just floating off my eye. I have no problem with that. If you give me glitter, you can do whatever the hell you want to do around it as long as I have the glitter. Let me get I'm gonna go back with this blending brush one more time just to blend out that crease a little tiny bit and mix it in with the highlighter, the brow bone highlight. I'm doing everything but the lid. I do not want to mess with the lid at all because there's already not too much of a difference. Oh, on this side with the light shining right on it, y'all, the Rose Gold Remastered palette, I was not that impressed with the first time I used it, but then every time I had an event to go to after it, I found myself reaching for it because of the glitters mainly. Girl, this is stunning. All right, let me go work some more on my look and I'll be back with you guys to do an under eye look. But I'm finally back and I am going to finish my look off now. Here she is. Okay. Finally tracked down my eyeliner brush. So what I want to do is I want to dip into, let's go with Spicy because I don't think I tried that one out yet tonight. So we're going to go with Spicy right here. That's a pretty... Y'all, these shades, I'm sorry I keep saying it, but they're freaking beautiful. Like, they're just so pretty. Or do I want to try Provocative right here? Looks like that might be a pretty under eye color. So let's see if we could get some shimmer on my lower lid. Soft, y'all, like crazy. Okay, so let me... It's giving a little shimmer, but it's not giving me enough for an under eye look. So let's go in with a deeper shade right on the eye line. So let's go with Spicy, which is pretty. All right, Spicy. Yeah, Spicy. Come through, Spicy. Spicy. Bring that right to my lash line. Yeah, see, that's better. I mean, both of them are stunning. Don't get me wrong. I would like to... Oops, I'm sorry, y'all. Kick the thing. Let's knock y'all down. I like that shade Spicy so much. I want to take a detail brush, like a really small one. Where do I have one? I know I have to take this one again. We'll take the little brow brush from Shani. And I want to go into Spicy again, which I used for my under eye. And I want to put a little tiny bit of it right where my crease starts, just to get a little more contour in there. Just like that. Maybe a little bit. And I'm not gonna blend it. I want it to stay like this. I want it to stay exact, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Direct. I don't know why, but they've been sticking straight up tonight. Like I was trying to figure out what I did earlier to it. I'm gonna pull this in a little tiny bit here too, because I want to make a little bit more of a contour. Okay. Night has been... I changed my mind again. I'm sorry. But I want to go back and kind of buff out the top part, because I don't like this harshness of this line, but the end we're gonna leave. I just want to buff it out a little bit at the front. Yeah, okay, cool. Right, bet. We are here. We're feeling it. Okay, so next for an inner eye corner highlight, I'm going to go with the JH39 by Morphe and Jaclyn Hill. I can't even right now. And I want to dip into Tantric, which is this. I mean, the swatches are going to be amazing for this palette. Let's see here. Okay. All right, Huda. This hoe is choking me out, and I don't appreciate it very much. Can we, though? All right, y'all. So that is the last part of the eye makeup that I need to deal with tonight. So I'm going to go finish off my look, show you guys the swatches, and I'll be back to wrap up. Y'all, let's talk about this palette. Okay, so this is my finished look. I did use this palette to make this look tonight. Let me put in some footage so y'all can see the makeup up close. This is, again, the Naughty Nude palette. I want to show y'all the layout again, show y'all the palette again. Here are the swatches. I went ahead and swatched them off camera for y'all so we could save a little bit of time. Is the color story again, big wall-to-wall mirror. So yeah, we got all this stuff. My thoughts about the palette, y'all, I love it. I love this look. The shimmers in this palette are freaking insane. I've never seen shimmers so beautiful. This slippery thing to me is a little bit of a gimmick because it's really just like a gloss. It's just an eyeglass, so there's nothing really to even get to there. You could do it, whoop, if you wanted that look. I see a lot of this glossy eye look on, like, in Harper's Bazaar and stuff. Like, the models are doing it, like, higher end stuff. But it's kind of just a gimmick to me, but I'm not mad at it. It's beautiful to look at. I do think it looks like COVID-19, like the molecule for COVID-19. Maybe I'm the only one, but yeah, whatever. I don't know about that, but I really love this palette. I love the way it looks. It's got this kind of like see-through plastic all around it. All the names are written on the bottom. That's a holdup I have though. Let's talk about the names. So I understand this is the Naughty Nudes palette. I totally get it. Those names are sexy. Like, I don't know what the point. Well, like, y'all know the Too Faced Natural Lust palette I reviewed a while back. It had kind of the same vibes. Like, every name was super sexy, but I mean, we have names like Filthy, Passion, Shameless, Please Me, Hypnotic, Hard, Untamed, Irresistible, Flower Power. This is the problem I have with it. Rough, Spicy, Arouse. Ooh, okay. Slippery, Tantric, Naughty, Provocative, Desire, and Juicy. Now, I am a woman in my 30s, so this for me, cute, fun, all that stuff. Who is makeup's target audience though? I don't think it's us. I'm pretty sure it's younger than us. And like, I have a niece that's 17. Well, I guess technically she's my cousin, but she's pretty much my little sister actually. But she's 17. She's about to graduate high school. I don't want her reading this palette. I just don't. Don't talk to me like I'm stupid. I'm well aware of what being 17, 18 means. I totally get it. I was that age too at one point. But what I was not gonna... What is this? Hold on. So I don't like, even in my 30s, I don't want to talk to my mom, like do her makeup, because she comes over here to do her makeup all the time. I do her makeup for a lot of different things. I don't want to tell her, okay, I'm going to go in with Tantric and then I'm going to put a little bit of Hard on the outside. Then I'm going to go in with Arouse for a transition. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot. Like, it's a lot. And I know like NARS is known for those sexy names and stuff, but like, I don't know that I needed all that from Huda Beauty. That was a lot. That was a lot. But I do want to show y'all this real quick though, while I'm wrapping it up, because I did do this as part of a duo with the Nude palette. So I want to show y'all both palettes side by side just so we can see the differences. Basically, to me, it's like nice and naughty. It's like good and bad. It's like the good kid and then her sister who's done more than she has. So I want to show y'all the color stories. I really love both of these palettes. I think that you could, yeah, oh, woo. I mean, you can't go wrong with either one. The formulas are very similar, but I will say, if you are not, ooh, I was gonna die. If you are not a like makeup collector like I am, where I just love looking at all my palettes, I don't know that you need both of them. I think the Nude palette is more versatile. Like, I think you could, I don't know, the Naughty Nudes palette is really versatile too. I don't know. I don't think you need both of them, but you'd be okay with one or the other. Now for me, again, I just love makeup. I love palettes. I love looking at them. These were a great deal for Christmas. So I actually got these as Christmas presents. Mommy, you did an amazing job. She decided to get me those for Christmas because she knows it's been a hell of a year. I love the Naughty Nudes palette. I'm going to give it, from Huda Beauty, I'm going to give it 5 out of 5 stars. 5 stars? Diamonds. Because I love it. It is a little bit expensive. I think they retail for $65. Let me see before I tell a lot of y'all. Hold on. Naughty Nudes. All right, the Naughty Nudes palette is $67 retail. Now for me, I didn't pay that price for it. Like I said, well, first of all, it was a Christmas present, but on top of that, we got it on the Black Friday sale and it was a really, really good deal. So are y'all seated? Y'all need to sit down, because what I'm about to say, I never ever say, but I'll say it anyway. Both of these palettes, I think, are worth the full price. I really honestly do. They are both just so good. Their formula, I feel like Huda's formula like just can't be messed with. Now, I've never tried Pat McGrath, or who's another higher end one? Pat McGrath, Charlotte Tilbury. I've never tried like the top. I do have a Yves Saint Laurent palette that I'm going to be reviewing for you guys soon, but I love these. These are worth every penny. They are so beautiful. The formula, Huda, you did an amazing job, girl. I love these two palettes. So that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me to review both of these, the Nude Nudes and the Naughty Nudes palette from Huda Beauty. Obsessed with both of them. Great Christmas gifts. Yeah, if you guys want to see me try out other things, tonight I tried out a new blush and a new lip balm as I was filming this, so you can check out all that kind of stuff on my TikTok page, which is going to be right here. Me and Louis just did like a bunch of hauls together too. He's such a little hog. He's such a little attention hog. And links to all of my social media is going to be down below in the description, along with everything else that I am wearing on my face, and all of my social media and affiliate codes and discount codes and all that stuff. That's all going to be linked down below in the description. Speaking of social media, if you guys want to see my glam in real time, also I have my bag of the week, outfit of the day. I did this on an outfit of the day today because I liked it so much. I thought it was such a cute outfit. I have a mirror right there. I was just that's gonna be on my Instagram page, which you can find right here. On there you'll also get access to Louis' Instagram page too if you want to check him out, because again, him phone, my son. All of my craziness, politics, music, reality TV, movie reviews, sports. Ugh, the Saints had it rough. We had it rough this season. But all that's going to be on my Twitter page, which is right here. Please remember, guys, to subscribe, because at 500 subscribers, I'll be giving away a Dossier fragrance in the Floral Marshmallow. Yeah, Floral Marshmallow. So I'll be giving that away when we get to 500 subscribers. Oh, please like the video if you like what you saw here. And if you like a couple of my videos, just go ahead and subscribe, girl. We all here. Come on, have some fun. Rowan, thank you for watching my videos, baby. Nene loves you so, so much. And I'll see you later. And you guys, I'll see you next time you get glam. If you want to come on over and get glam with Marty. See y'all next time. Bye.